Hello,
Hello, ma'am. Good evening.
good evening. How are you doing?
I'm pretty well. I'm Helen Hardy. How about you, ma'am? How are you doing?
I'm doing just like you.
Okay, great.
Oh,
We are in the same page.
absolutely. Okay, so what are your plans for the weekend then?
I don't have any plan. Actually, I woke up before this session. Actually, my night shift is going on.
Okay.
And today is so happy Woman Day to you,
Oh,
ma'am, because today is
okay.
Women's Day. And my spouse has planned something actually, and I will be heading to nearby. There is near by beach actually. So
Okay.
I will be heading to beach, and definitely we will hang out there.
Okay, all right. Perfect. Good plan.
Yes,
All right, then let's start with today's session.
sure, sure.
All right. So today we'll discuss something about again e-commerce. What do you understand by this word e-commerce?
E-commerce stands for when we deal with online. Whenever
Mhm.
we purchase something, we buy something online. So that is e-commerce site, and
Exactly.
uh, and I was intrigued about e-commerce a couple of
Mhm.
years back because I wanted to create my e-commerce site, but I was not able to create at that time. But then I got to know at that time that it is quite difficult, and I left creating.
Okay, all right. Obviously, e-commerce is not a cup of tea. You have to be very skilled in that area.
Right, right.
Correct.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
all right. So it basically refers to the selling and buying of goods services online, right?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So now first of all, tell me some pros and cons of e-commerce.
Pros and cons. Every coin has two sides.
Hmm.
And so pros, by sitting at home, we can buy anything, and
Hmm.
it can be major, it can be tiny, and sometime we are deceived by online e-commerce site because a couple of days back, my one of the colleagues had ordered something else, and he has received something else. So it is happening. So these are the cons of e-commerce.
Hmm.
And because of e-commerce, we are becoming lethargic couch potato sometime because we are not willing to step out. And whenever it comes to buy, whenever it comes to purchase something, so we always think that we should buy e-commerce. Why should I go outside?
Hmm.
And e-commerce cons and pros. I can tell you pros. What is pros? So if we are unable to step out, if we are under the weather, so we can buy and we can do order.
Hmm.
So we can relate with pandemic when we were not able to step out. So we used to do marketing by e-commerce only. And even I had bought my couch at that time, and that was uh, like a big amount I had paid at that time. So it was the pros of e-commerce. And anything, if we are unable to step out, if there is any rainy day, if there is any summer is scorching heat, so we can buy and we can avoid moving outside.
Hmm. Okay, I agree. So
These
now
are the
tell
pros and cons.
yes, okay. So you gave me example of your friend, right? So what product he ordered? Was it an electronic device or was it a normal food?
That was the electronics item he had ordered, but
Okay.
he had received something else.
Okay, all right. Huh, so I think he must have ordered from Amazon only.
I forgot. Yeah, that would be Flipkart or Amazon. Because he always buy Flipkart.
Okay, so
Flipkart, yeah.
maybe Flipkart has some chance, but Amazon is becoming more reliable, right? We can have
Yes.
faith on it, isn't it?
Right, right, right.
Okay.
Every person has their own um, what we call matter. Every there a different opinion, different experience they have actually. Somebody has good experience with Amazon, and somebody has bad experience with Amazon. So,
Correct.
uh, but I mostly prefer Amazon to buy something.
Okay. So I think
Mhm.
you never had the bad experience. That is why.
No, till now I don't have any bad experience. Whenever I had bought something, so I received proper item.
Okay. So right now you said till now I don't have bad experience. Is it right?
Uh, Till now, I don't have.
No, I don't have, or I past tense. How will you say?
I so till now I could have said I didn't have any problem.
Exactly. Yes. Till
Okay,
now I didn't have.
okay.
Okay. All
Mm.
right. That's great. So now tell me, are you also taking advantage of apps like Blinkit, Zepto? You're using them or not?
Which one, ma'am?
Blinkit.
Blinkit. No,
Correct.
I don't. I do not use Blinkit. Even I'm listening to this application first time. I
Okay.
use mostly Flipkart, Amazon, and my spouse use Mytra.
Mintra,
Yeah,
Mintra.
Mitra. These are the three applications we use
All
for
right.
shopping.
You know what? The Blinkit is an app which is providing you grocery. For example, there is no milk at your home. You can immediately order milk, breads, and all these perishable goods.
Okay.
But
And
I don't think.
there is another application, and Shahrukh Khan is doing advertising for that. Big Basket, yeah,
Okay, yeah,
Big
oh
Basket,
yes. Big
Big
Basket,
Basket.
Zepto, Blinkit, they all have the same
Mm,
only.
yeah, okay.
Correct. All right. So now tell me, which is your most favorite e-commerce website?
E-commerce in terms of buying, in terms
Yes.
of buying,
Yes.
e-commerce I use both. I use Flipkart and Amazon nowadays.
Okay. Hmm. All right. So now tell me
Even I
which.
have bought my laptop by Amazon.
Okay. So like whenever you're ordering something from Amazon, you prefer pre-port delivery or like post-paid?
If the thing is tiny and minuscule, so I use I pay online, and the thing is like enormous and that is exorbitant. So I pay later on after
Okay.
receiving the goods.
Okay. So you can simply use these words prepaid goods or post-paid goods. Prepaid
Prepaid goods.
is you're paying before. Like whenever you order, you pay via UPI.
Okay,
That is prepaid.
okay,
Postpaid is when you receive the good and then you check it and then you pay it, right?
okay. Prepaid, postpaid. Got it.
But
Makes
I
sense.
think laptop you must have done like postpaid only, right?
Actually, I had paid through EMI. So actually, at the time of buying, I had to select option. That's why.
Okay, all right, perfect. But you know what? When you pay through your credit card, I think you get good offers, isn't it?
I didn't get any offer. Um,
Yeah. But credit
there
card,
was no offer at the time.
okay, maybe it was.
Sometimes they provide. Mhm.
Okay, all right, that's good. So now tell me, what is that one thing you feel is not being sold on any website and you are waiting for it?
Not being sold.
Hmm. And you want that, okay, it should also be available online so that I don't have to go there.
I think so. We are getting food. We are getting grocery item. We are getting clothes. So what we call actually these are like what enormous thing like home car we cannot buy through online. I think
Mhm.
we have to step out and we have to approach showroom for that. I think these are the big items which we
Mhm.
cannot buy.
Exactly. Because now I think if we talk about medicines, they are also available online.
Available, yeah,
I don't
they are
think
available.
something is left, right, to be available. Everything is
Mm.
already available to us, right?
Everything available.
Okay.
These are the major items, car and bike. These
Mhm.
are the items which we
Ah,
cannot buy. Mm.
correct. You're right. Okay.
There are certain procedure actually we have to follow after buying all these things. Like we have to approach to RTO and all these things. So that's why I think they are not able to provide.
That is, I think, offline is much better, right?
Hmm.
Okay.
Right.
Alright. So now, if you when you see people around you, do you think that people are becoming lazy because of these e-commerce websites? Is it taking a toll on our health also?
No, this is the cons of e-commerce because um, everybody relies on e-commerce and so these are the thing they don't want to do physical activity and every time they are indulged very much into e-commerce So it is not fruitful. I think if, if, uh, if there is problem like there is rainy day and scorching,
Hmm.
so we can
Okay.
buy. And I think we should prefer to step out because if we will see the item by our eyes, so that would be better. And we can feel, we can touch the item, and then we can buy. I think after getting the item, if there will be any flaws, so then we will feel regret for that. I should have gone there and I should have purchased out there rather than buying through e-commerce. So it somehow it is the cause of being lethargic and
Correct.
cause potato.
Okay, okay, all right. So now tell me, in that case, do you feel that what do you understand by this term impulsive shopping? Are you familiar with it? Impulsive shopping?
Impulsive. No, ma'am.
Okay, just
Window
checking.
shopping. I know window shopping, but I don't know impulse.
Okay, I think window shopping we discussed if I'm not wrong, right?
Yeah, yeah.
What is
Mhm.
the meaning? Window shopping?
Window shopping, if we are heading to shopping mall and we
Mhm.
are not buying only and we are just wandering here and there and we are like we are heading to
Looking
see
at the
the
things,
item.
yeah, without having any intention to buy.
Yeah, right,
I think window shopping is very common for us Indians, right? We just go to the nearby malls and we just do that.
right, right.
Okay, and I think we also discussed this term shoplifting. You remember?
Shoplifting.
We didn't discuss.
Ah, I
Okay,
forgot.
okay,
We
okay.
would
No
have discussed.
issues. All right. So let's discuss these two new words today. Impulsive shopping. You know, impulse. Impulse is actually a verb which you can use. For example, impulse means that we do something suddenly without thinking before. So impulsive
Okay.
shopping, for example, your wife goes to a makeup showroom, let's say Nika, okay, and she
Impulsive means all of a sudden if we are buying something
exactly yes,
without scrolling, without like exploring the things,
yes, exactly,
and we have bought okay out of the blue. Okay,
correct.
what is
Yes.
the shoplifting, man?
Okay, let's discuss impulse shopping. For example, like ever happened that you have faced an impulsive shopping, like you went to a market and you were under the power of market, and that's why you ended up buying certain things.
Many times I have done that. I have seen item and I thought that I should buy because it is all of a sudden I had bought, but I cannot recall it at this moment. But yeah,
Okay,
many times I did. Mm,
exactly. So
mm,
impulsive shopping is again very common, right?
mm. Okay.
Okay, shoplifting.
It is like window shopping.
Yes, but window shopping we are not buying anything, right? Impulsive shopping.
We are not buying. Okay.
Exactly. That
Mm.
is a major difference. All right. So now with shoplifting, for example, you go to a supermarket, you put something in your pocket and you walk out of the shop without paying for it.
Okay, so you have committed theft.
Yes, exactly. You're stealing
Oh,
as a customer.
oh, okay. Shoplifting.
Yes.
Okay.
It is known as
Uh,
shoplifting. So the way you are
okay.
laughing, it means you have done it before.
No, no, not at all. This is not my forte at all.
Okay, all right. But in college days, because I have heard many people, they say in my college days we have done that.
Mm. In childhood, I would have done,
Okay.
but when I was aware, so I think I wouldn't have done.
Okay, okay. Have you ever seen someone shoplifting?
Many times I have seen where I'm living right now, company has provided this accommodation. And
Hmm.
actually, I cannot recall, but my spouse was telling that, and he had seen one lady.
She.
He had just she has seen one lady, and she has just picked up one item and she has kept it in her pocket, and she went away. And after some time, the who was the shopkeeper, and he had seen that lady that she is stealing something and at that time and the shopkeeper had complained about that.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
But don't you think nowadays it's not possible because we are having sensors? The moment you step, I think the alarm starts to ring, isn't it?
sensor. Oh, it is good, but I think we don't have any sensor in our company, in our township. But those who are implementing sensor, that is good. So it is good idea if somebody will pick, so there will
Exactly.
be alarm,
Yeah.
and then definitely they would be able to catch easily. but
Exactly.
they have fitted cameras here and there. So
But
I
it's
think
not possible, right, to be on the camera 24 into 7.
right. So yes, yes, correct, correct.
Okay, so like which
Answer
mart do
is
you prefer to go to? Like you're going to D Mart, V Mart, Reliance, or where?
come again, ma'am?
Like which mart you are going to for shopping your
Which
groceries?
mart? Mostly I prefer to buy grocery item from D-Mart,
Okay.
and I have started buying grocery item from D-Mart because that is kind of they are providing quality item,
Hmm.
and on top of that they are providing inexpensive rate
Cheap
and
rate, not expensive.
inexpensive. Sorry,
Yes,
inexpensive,
inexpensive. Okay, okay.
inexpensive,
Hmm.
and for the sake of clothes and all these things, I can visit it anywhere. Like though which kinds of shopping mall we have, so
Hmm.
we can visit out there.
Exactly. Yeah, D Mart is much better, right? But it must be located on the outskirts of your city, isn't it?
Actually, in my city where I'm living in Surat, it is in the city, and we
Okay.
have like three or four D-Mart in our city.
Acha, okay. Huh, then it is
Mm.
convenient. Then what's the problem?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, perfect. So now tell me, how often do you order food from Zomato or Swiggy?
Not at all. Never. I never ordered food from Zomato and Swiggy
Wow.
because I do not eat food prepared with onion and garlic, and ha-
Okay.
that's why I cannot. And I visit restaurant
Hmm.
for dinner and lunch, but
Hmm.
we always prefer of having food prepared by onion and garlic, so without onion and garlic. So we
Okay.
visit restaurant for lunch, but I never ordered food by for from Swiggy and what call it
Zomato's one. Okay, all
Zomato's.
right. Okay, okay. It's not Swiggy, it is Swiggy. That pronounced as
Swiggy,
yes, Swiggy.
Swiggy. Okay, okay.
Okay, so you're not aware about these apps. I think you're very away from this digital world, right? Because people they're using a lot these apps.
I'm not very much into social media, and I'm not very much into all these things. I seldom I use Flipkart and Amazon for
Hmm.
buying purpose for
Okay.
e-commerce, and rest I do not use.
Okay, all right. So now, according to you, what do you think? E-commerce has generated more employment, or it has taken away the employment from the offline buyers?
Both are going hand to hand, and offline is thriving, and offline online is also thriving, and both are providing.
Hmm.
And so I cannot tell that they are snatching job and they are like. However, I think those who are in IT field and those who are studying and those who are like engineering, and those who are doing engineering in IT field uh, and they are learning data science and all these things, so they are getting paid in Amazon and Flipkart because I got to know about this because I'm studying data science and AI nowadays. So I'm thinking that if I will explore, so I can switch my department out there.
All right. Yeah, that's a good choice. Okay,
Yes,
all right. So have we discussed this word before? Just check your chat box.
acronyms. No, ma'am.
Okay, all right. So
When I went to the session notes, so I got to know about this word, but I don't know this word.
okay, okay. Let's discuss it. I'm writing down some acronyms. Can you guess from them? What is it?
Acronyms. ASAP.
Like, do you know
Oh,
the
uh,
acronyms?
I
Okay,
know. First one I know, ASAP, as soon as possible. And
exactly.
yeah, FOMO, BRB. FOMO, BRB, I don't know.
Okay, so acronyms refer to the short form just like this. You know, the reason we are discussing it because nowadays in emails also you are seeing that people are using acronyms. For
Hmm.
example, they use a
Like
very common acronym, EOD. Do you know? Are you familiar with it?
end of the day, I know.
So they're using
Mhm.
multiple acronyms these days. FOMO means
Mm.
fear of missing out.
Fear of missing out.
Some people are having that fear that, okay, I won't be a social animal, I won't be involved in the party or anywhere.
I am FOMO, actually. I am homebody.
I'm
I,
homebody, I'm homesick.
I'm homesick. Homesick. What does it mean? I'm homesick.
Homesick basically means a person who cannot leave their home. He's very
No, I
attached.
can leave my home, but I'm home. I would love to stay at home mostly.
Ah, so you are homesick only, then I can say that.
Okay, so
Because
we
you're
can.
very.
Okay,
Mhm.
so we can say homesick and homebody both.
Okay. Home body also you can say, but homesick is the more preferable used word. Both are
Okay.
good. Okay, okay. So you are a homesick person, but have you ever stayed in the hostel, like in your college days?
No, I didn't stay in hostel. And when I was in college, so I used to stay with my elder brother in
Oh,
Indore. I never stayed in hostels.
but you stayed away from your home, right?
Yeah, yeah. I
Ah,
used to live
nice.
like my native is 1,200 kilometer far away.
Okay.
Uh,
Like in which
yes.
state? Currently, you are in Gujarat, right?
Right now, I'm in Gujarat, in Surat, and my
Mhm.
native, I was born and raised in Madhya Pradesh.
Okay, okay,
So it is 1,000, more or less 1,200 kilometer, 1,200 kilometer far away.
okay. So, like, how many hours it takes?
It takes 24 hours to
Okay,
reach
okay.
my
All.
home.
So you can't travel by car, right? It is much
I,
work.
I went once. I went once when I had bought my car in 2030. So
Okay.
at that time, I was intrigued to visit my native place, and
Okay.
my parents wanted to see my car because it was kind of big thing for me in 2013. Then, and even I didn't have knowledge at that time how to drive car perfectly.
Okay.
But
Oh,
I went there and I was flabbergasted that how I went there because I didn't have knowledge, and uh, eventually I reached there and I came back as well safely.
very good. That's pretty good. So you travel straight from one state to the other without having
Yes,
second
yes, yes,
chances.
yes.
Touch wood. That was a good thing, right? Now you are probably now you're very pro at it to drive a car, isn't it?
Yes, yes, I'm pro at driving. Even my spouse has learned how to drive car, but
Oh,
she's not driving in the cities
okay.
outside, but she can drive within the
Yes. Obviously, it
periphery
requires
of town.
practice, obviously.
Yes.
Okay, all right, that's great. So, what I noticed throughout the session is first of all, your passion to use new vocabulary is really inspiring. You always start the session with a good note, like the way you welcome, hearty welcome, and all. And then you were using the words like, I am very intrigued, and all, right? So, you are always trying your best to include the new vocabulary, and that is the best part because you're very passionate to learn new English, and the way which you communicate is really good. Okay,
Thank you.
so your
Thank
confidence level is good. Coming about the verbal blunders, there were only one or two blunders when you were saying did not instead of doesn't. Okay, so there were only two errors, which is okay. I think that can be a slip of tongue, so no issues in that. The third thing is
you.
there's still a scope to improve the vocabulary.
Yeah,
Okay,
yes, yes,
so
yes,
you
yes.
just have to keep on learning in every new session the words which you're getting. Try to use them in the next sessions as well, like
Right.
impulsive.
And where were you actually? I didn't get your slot, and I think you are giving minimum slots. I think you
No,
are.
no, I was available. Actually, our timing was not matching. Nothing else.
Okay, time is now. I think, and your slot is getting filled
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It
fast.
gets
That's
filled
why.
quickly. Okay, okay, no
Yes.
issues in that.
Okay.
But impulse is a word which you can use it in any context.
Right. Right. Impulse.
I did that at my impulse, like without even
Mm.
thinking before.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Mm.
So obviously, I think vocabularies and acronyms, you already knew that. You are already working on it, EOD or something, but you should know the specific word is used to represent that.
Right. Right.
Okay. So I think vocabulary, I know you can improve because you're already having a good one. Now keep your passion alive and never let it die. Okay.
Never, I will not let it die, and never, I will never say die. And I have been practicing. I have been practicing last 1 year, and my fourth month is running. And
Okay.
consistently, actually, I never skipped my single day without practice.
Perfect.
So such
Exactly.
types of consistency I have, and
You are already the perfect example of consistency, so I don't need to add more, isn't it?
yes, well, thank you.
Okay, all right. Thank you for the session. Have a good
Thank you
day.
for being here, man. And I would love to meet you again if I will get your slot.
Absolutely. Okay, all right.
Okay.
See you. Bye
Once
bye.
again, happy Woman Day to you.
Thank you. Thank you
Women's
so
Day.
much.
Okay,
Thank you.
man. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.